Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Morning Drew. It's the podcast. With me, it's your host. It's Andrew, or Tank. Whichever. My buddy's here. His name's Antonio. Hello, Antonio. You're here. What's up, man? Are you there?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. What's up, Tank?
Oh. Hey, man. Welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm killing it. I'm having a great time. I'm glad to be talking to my buddy, man.
Oh.
Long time no talk.
Oh, yeah.
Since I've seen you, you've got... I have not had a chance to meet them, but you have a very lovely dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's a Siberian Husky, and his name is Kai.
Kai. Yeah, I've seen pictures, but I've not met Kai in the flesh.
Maybe someday you'll have the fortune or misfortune, depending on how you look at it. You know, he's a little rascal. Just the other day... Okay, so check this out, Tank. As you may know, I'm a big fan of Taco Bell. The haters will call me, an addict. But one day, I brought some for the family, and, we didn't end up finishing the meal with 2 burritos left. So I figured, hey, more for me tomorrow, because I'm not trying to eat anymore. And wouldn't you know it, man? Wouldn't you know it? The next morning, I feed my dog. Burritos are on the counter. Say, hey, man. I hope you had a wonderful breakfast. It's time for a walk. I look away, dude. I hear some rustling on the counter. I turned around. And you know what this guy did?
What are you going to do?
He pulled out a gun and shot me, dude. Yeah, that was lame. That was lame.
He fucking shot you.
Yeah, man. In the chest.
Did you live?
No.
Well, I'm sad to see you. I'm sad to see
Yeah, dude.
I'm sad to see you go.
That was pretty lame. But, yeah.
I don't like that dog.
Yeah, I love him. I love that guy. Even if he,
Hell yeah, Kai. How long have you had Kai? Been a few years now.
On the contrary, I think in about 2 months it will have been, just 12, months.
Oh, it hasn't even been a year? I swore it's been longer than a year.
Oh, no, yeah, dude. Quarantine feels like many, many years, but, I assure you.
Ain't that the truth?
It hasn't even been one, my friend.
Dang. That rips.
Yeah.
How old was Kai when you got him?
I'm led to believe he was born in March. So I think he was about 4 months when I, adopted him.
4 months. All right, so...
Yeah.
Big dog energy. Siberian Husky, too. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah,
Well, you go to the dog park pretty frequently, don't you?
My guy, I take Kai to the dog park every single day. Or at least I try to.
Dang.
Just because, you gotta socialize your dogs, right?
Sure.
So it's like, what better way to make sure he learns to behave around other dogs than just by being around other dogs constantly, right?
It adds up to me.
To him, though, he was like, oh, cool, now I get to be a jerk to other dogs every day.
Yeah, man, I'm in my element. A big bully.
Yeah, he kind of is, but it's okay. He'll learn one day.
No, he is a beautiful beast.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait for you to meet him.
And I mean, I'm sure you remember, or maybe I told you at some point, but we had a husky in my family growing up.
Whoa. No, this is news to me.
Yeah, man, he was part husky, part timberwolf. Possibly illegal now that I reflect on it, but we had him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't get caught, so. His name was Eskimo, which, looking back, is probably problematic and also lazy. But he was a fine doggy. I think about Eskimo a lot, man. He was a good-ass dog.
How long ago was this?
When did he pass? I was in high school still. It was either... We had him until my sophomore or junior year of high school.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm actually quite familiar with the other 2 pooches that you shared a roof with. If I'm not mistaken, Stitch and Lexi.
Hell yeah. You know it, brother. I love those little gremlins.
Yeah, those dang old dogs, man.
Yeah, Stitch is no longer with us, sadly. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I miss him quite a lot. I think about him a lot. There are a lot of things that there are a lot of characteristics that my cat shares with him, which I think may just be a reflection of the owner.
Oh, no, yeah, dude. They say some friendships transcend lifetimes.
Oh, Dwayne. But Lexi is still with us. However, Lexi lives with our grandparents now.
Oh, so not actually with you.
She is still of this earth,
Okay.
just in a different household.
Yeah.
My parents, like, all of the kids left, so they were just gone from 9 to 5, and, like, what's a dog gonna do all by itself?
Right.
Especially when it's used to having an entire family to, like, love it and pet all on it.
Oh, yeah.
And my parents did consider getting, like, another elderly dog to keep Lexi company, but they decided against it because, like, you know, that shit hurts when they pass on to the other
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, we kind of don't want to do that again, so... I love dogs. I've had dogs, like, exclusively growing up. We had we had Eskimo, I mentioned. He was awesome. And then we've always had dogs in pairs. So Eskimo resided alongside, we had a pug named Muggsy. He was funny.
Okay.
Have you seen that new movie, The Mitchells versus the Machines, I think, on Netflix?
Oof. Man, I've seen the title. Well, what is that?
I mean, it's an animated movie. I think it's from Sony. Angela and I watched it last night, but I bring it up because their family dog is a big fat pug who looks a lot like the dog my family had growing up, Muggsy.
No.
Yeah. And then when he passed, that's when we acquired Stitch, who you know, and he and Eskimo lived alongside one another for a while. And then when Eskimo passed, we acquired Lexi, and the two of them did their thing. Yeah. What made you want to get a doggy, man? What happened? Do you mind me asking?
Well, I've always been a dog person, and
Sure.
my older brother I could best describe as a sort of a Game of Thrones character where when they want something, instead of saying, you know, I'd really like a dog. Let's get one. He took the tactic of oh, well, you know, you're not going to live with mom forever. She's going to need a friend. She's going to need a friend one day. And what better friend than man's best friend? Am I right, fellas? Am I right?
Dang.
Yeah, that's how he acquired Kai. Yeah.
So he's the family dog?
Yeah. My mom, she's I don't want to say a germaphobe. That doesn't feel accurate, but she likes to keep it clean, you know?
Sure.
Like,
I get that impression.
really clean, like spotless, right?
Nice.
Kai is a dirty dog. Okay?
Yeah, what you call him, Spot. He's all spots.
Yeah. He leaves a piece of himself wherever he goes. And
Yeah, that's Huskies, dude. They like
Yeah.
you have like 4 dogs worth of hair from one dog somehow.
oh yeah. Hopefully when the day comes where I can afford to, move out, hopefully my mom, will come to love Kai. I mean, they're already friends, but,
Sure.
yeah.
Plus, I'm sure if she likes cleaning, then it
Yeah.
gives her something to do. It's
Yeah,
just
there you
it's
go.
like, I like to clean, and he gives me stuff to clean. We get along great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
one of those movie trailers where it's she likes to keep it clean. Yeah. The Odd Couple. 3. Coming soon.
The odd triple.
Yeah, there you go.
What's your opinion of cats? Do you like cats?
I always say, like, I hate cats, man. I hate them. But, if I'm going to be quite honest, I don't think you can ever really bring yourself to hate a cat. Yeah, so I usually like hanging out with them.
Sure.
I don't like smelling them.
Yeah, that's something that's a household where they don't stay on top of the cat stink is not much fun. I try to stay on top of it as best as I can. In fact, I just cleaned his litter box. I deep cleaned it. My cat, Dwayne, just this morning. And it smells a lot better already because, like the cat smells, they hurt. You don't want a cat smell.
Oh, no, not at all. during my travels in Arizona, I'd often come into apartments of cat owners, and their litter box philosophy was, well, I shit in the bathroom. My cat can shit in the bathroom too. So they put the litter box next to the toilet.
Ugh.
And whenever I had to use the toilet, it was,
That's not
not
right.
great. Yeah.
You gotta hold your breath the whole time. Yeah, dude, because that cat mess, like, stings. It's not just smelly, it's, like, painful.
Oh, yeah. It's poison. It'll kill you.
They're funny.
Oh, yeah.
I've come along, like, I've come a long way, man. I used to not like them, and then I realized that a lot of the traits that I liked about the dogs that I grew up with just happened to coincide with traits that cats are well known for. And then I realized, like, oh, maybe I just like cats too.
Oh.
And sure enough, I like my cat.
He seems like a nice guy.
Oh, he's a treat.
Yeah.
He's a little knucklehead.
If I may ask,
Sure.
Kai, he, well, I don't want to say needy. He requires a lot of care, You know what I mean? He has a lot of separation anxiety. He requires a lot of exercise. Yeah, I can't just, like, let him hang out. And he needs that tender love and care that all living beings desire.
Sure.
How would a cat compare? I've been curious.
People I talk to who know a thing or two about cats say that it could go either way. You can either have, like, a very aloof cat that, like, doesn't care that you're there and is just there for the grub. And there's also, like, the semi-clingy cats that will follow you into every room and, like, want to sit on your lap no matter what, and are always, like, looking to see what you're doing.
I see.
And that's extremely how Dwayne is, actually.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
yeah. He was getting mad at me right now because I was, like, just standing here talking, and he's like, "Why are you talking? Who are you talking? Look at me." I was like, "Go away." Yeah, he likes to be a part of the action. He's very friendly. The few guests that I've had over, he's been very, like, warm to. He's like, "Hello, welcome to my house. Would you like a beverage?" And he gets pretty bummed out when I leave. Like, even when I leave and Angela is still here, she tells me that he, like, mows hella loud. Like, he's like, "No, come back." Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, because every cat I've ever met was Garfield, basically.
Yeah. He can be Garfy, but he's a cool dude. He was raised by just a coven of cat ladies, essentially.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's already, like, he likes people. He knows their whole deal. He trusts them, sometimes to a fault.
Okay. My, I don't know what to call them. My back neighbor?
Sure.
She's a witch with a coven of cats. And,
Oh my.
these cats would often, come into our yard and, lay waste.
Yikes.
But, since Kai, moved in, they've kept the cats at bay.
Yeah, I would hope for their safety.
Except for this one cat who
Uh-oh.
I'm told is blind and a rescue.
Oh, yikes.
She'd often come in and literally drink out of Kai's bowl, and Kai would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him," like, "Oh, this is it, dude. A critter is in my grasp," and he would run up to it, and he'd like malfunction.
Oh, no.
Like he'd be like, "Oh, now what?" Like, I never thought I'd get this close to, like, a small animal.
He's like,
what-
they usually
what do I
run
do?
away.
Yeah, they usually get away. So he just started barking at it, and yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he got on his, like, tummy and, like, started rolling over just because he was so, I guess, confused and ecstatic. Yeah. So yeah, I guess he doesn't really hate cats either.
I'm glad he did not resort to violence. Like, I'm sure that was the initial instinct, and then he got there, he was like, wait.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Fortunately, he saves his ire for poodles.
Oh, does he have a tendency to rough up other dogs?
He's not aggressive, but he likes to wrestle. And when you wrestle, everyone wants to be the Undertaker. So
Sure.
he does what it takes to get the belt. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah, King of the Mountain, yeah. Rage
Yeah.
in the Cage. In the Cell. I think that's what it's called.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in the Cell. Give me a hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Smash. Oh man, speaking of smashing two ice cold beers together and giving me a hell yeah. You drinking anything, man? You got a drink on hand? What are you sipping on there, dude?
Ooh. Well, my friend, I have 3 liquids near me right now.
3. Count.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Here I have some H2O. The classic. You got to drink it, man.
Well, yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, the eggheads, the coats will tell you you're made of, 90% water? That's not an excuse. You got to take some, okay? Next to it is a little treat I've discovered. You're familiar with Mountain Dew, Tank?
I'm all too familiar.
Okay, what if I told you that they devised a way to concoct Mountain Dew, that Mountain Dew flavor we all know and love, without all the sugar?
Oh, yes. Hell yeah.
My friend, I got a treat for you. I got a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar that I'm going to consume
Hell yeah.
at some point during this episode.
It's unopened currently?
Unopened. Don't worry, I'll give a splash warning when I'm about to open it, so you can be ready.
Oh, please do. Yeah, and get that crisper as close to the mic as you can so I can hear that snap.
Oh, sure. And this last liquid is hold on. I gotta double check. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what it is, but Hannah left it here, and I'm not gonna drink it.
Shout out, Hannah.
Yeah, shout out Hannah. Love you, dog. Oh, say, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I've forgotten. Would you mind telling me what your favorite drinks were?
My favorite drinks?
I think I can guess one. Sorry, I'm so forgetful. I forgot.
Oh, you're all right. They might be different.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm quick. Oh, no. Oh, wait a hold.
What?
Well, is it? It's not a vanilla Coke, is it?
No.
No?
That's not my guess.
Is it water?
Oh, yeah. That crisp, clean H2O. The source
Wait,
of all life.
another
water, my friend. H2O.
Wait, you have 2 waters?
Oh, no, I'm asking you what your... I'm asking you what your favorite drinks are, man.
Yeah, my favorite drink. Oh, my push my glasses up and smirk answer is water.
Okay.
Like a fucking nerd, but
Naturally. It's a good choice.
yeah, it's incredible. It's so versatile. You can have it hot. It's nice. You can have it cold. It's nice. Even room temperature, I could drink it so fast.
Oh, yeah.
You could have it. You could put a little lemon in it. It might change your life. You could. I love water. But if I'm going to choose something other than water, because some might argue that that's like a cheater answer, vanilla Coke, I think, is one of the most delicious beverages you can drink. I save it for special occasions because it's very sugary, but it is always such a pleasure to have a vanilla Coke in my life.
Yeah.
Besides that, coffee, probably.
Coffee? What kind, man?
I've been drinking a lot of espresso, so I really like espresso. I make it at home. I also like, cold brew is fun. All kinds of fun stuff.
When it comes to coffee, I have a 0 IQ. I don't actually know a single thing. I thought a French press was a wrestling move. I don't know why it's called Starbucks. Yeah, I don't know nothing about coffee other than that I like the Frappuccino.
I like a frap. It's been a while. I was cooking them up for so long that it's hard for me to spend full price on one. So yeah, probably vanilla Coke to me is the most delicious drink that's ever been concocted. Coffee, I really enjoy. And if I had to have a third one off the top of my head, that's probably the one that's always rotating. Right now, what have I been really into? What's that one that I drank the other day that was so good? I had it was one of those sugar-free energy drinks that I drink too many of. It's, there's a candy apple crisp flavored energy drink. The brand is Bang, but they have a candy apple crisp flavor that's pretty killer.
Oh, you're going out with a bang then? That's number 3?
I think so, yeah. What I did, I have a coworker who only drinks half of them, so he'll always find someone at random to share a Bang with him. And the other day, he chose me. And what I did, he poured half the Bang into a cup. We were at work. And at work, we have freshly brewed iced tea. I filled that candy apple crisp bang halfway with that freshly brewed iced tea. It was great. I really enjoyed it. It enhanced the experience. It wasn't just that was interesting. It was wow, if they sold this in a can, I would drink this.
Whoa, dude. You made a new Arnold Palmer?
Oh, it was a very extreme Arnold Palmer. Who's another extreme golfer?
I was going to say, you could call it the Arnold Schwarzenegger, my friend. That's a
There it is.
workout drink, man.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think I would make that drink my third favorite drink currently. Like I said, it's always updating and it's a never rotating cast, but currently I think that's my top 3.
Okay, cool. Solid top 3.
Yeah. Not including water. Water is above ranking. Water is
Life.
water is life, very literally.
Yeah.
Do you have a power ranking?
Well, oh boy. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw a wrench at you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I should have seen this coming, considering I asked you. Anyway, okay. I think I'm gonna do it in a descending order. So I'm gonna start off with the best.
Oh sure, let's hear it.
The king of the hill. Okay.
All right.
Oh, dude. I think you already know what I'm gonna pick too. You know it, dude. You love it. I'm gonna pick that nasty blast, my friend. I'm gonna pick that Mountain Dew Baja Blast from Taco Bell. I think that is my favorite drink of all time.
Do you take it a certain way? Do you do like with extra ice, with no ice, with the normal amount of ice?
Lately, I've been getting it with no ice. Just because I'm cold-blooded, my friend. I don't need
it. Yeah, man, you're too cool.
And my second is something I've come onto quite recently. It's a protein supplement, okay? Protein supplement. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this spooky brand. It's called Ghost, right?
Yeah. I know of it.
Yeah, they have this protein flavor called fruity cereal milk. And let me tell you, my friend, if you ever need motivation to work that much harder at the gym, look no further than Ghost's fruity cereal milk flavored protein powder. It'll get you there, my friend. That is the second best drink I've ever had in my life.
Whoa.
It's so good. It's so good. Throw that stuff in that liquid of your choice. You know, milk, soy, Baja Blast.
Sure. That sounds incredible.
Oh, yeah, man.
How many grams of protein in a scoop?
Believe it's 25.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Sadly, though, it's not really economic to keep buying it. So, you know, I only purchase it when I want to treat myself for a whole, month.
Yeah, I get it. There are all kinds of things that I buy that I like that I will only buy when it's on sale. Like I hate to say it, but like I'm a fucking dweeb and I buy G Fuel sometimes, but I only buy it when it's on sale. Like when they do the BOGO tubs, it's the only time I buy it. In fact, that's what I'm drinking right now. Is I've got a big glass of hype sauce here.
I see.
They're raspberry lemonade flavored G Fuel.
Okay, you just unlocked a core memory, my friend. Let me a quick aside. Did I tell you I took a test to become a substitute teacher?
Well, wait, but that's been your job, is that you are substitute teaching, right?
Sort of. I took the test a while ago, but due to COVID, I only just recently got the position.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's been hectic, fun. But anyway, my brother little brother, he ordered a bunch of G Fuel samples.
Ooh, yeah,
and he was like, hey, I hear you're taking that test soon. You can have one for the test. Up. Yeah. So,
what flavor?
I want to say it's hype sauce, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to say. It was either that or
good.
like...
They also have a pink
something.
They have a pink lemonade flavor as well. That was pretty good. Because I also did a sample pack. That was the first thing I bought from them, was a sample pack, because... How are you going to commit to a bulk order of one flavor, man? Like me personally, I want to try as many flavors as I can.
Yeah, man, you got to see it all.
Yeah, so I did that, and that's how I committed to a couple of the ones that I've purchased, actually. But the hype sauce for a long time was, in my opinion, the best one, and I think a lot of people would have agreed. The PewDiePie flavor is pretty good too, admittedly. But recently I've had a flavor that is, I think, the best flavor. It's blueberry lemonade.
Whoa.
Shiny Splash is what it's called. It's themed after some Pokemon streamer named Dan, aka A Drive, who I'm fond of.
Okay.
But the flavor itself is honestly like quite fantastic, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's good on its own. I was insane, and I mixed it with some milk one time. That was honestly incredible.
Okay.
You've frequented Chick-Fil-A?
Oh my God. Chick-fil-A, dude. There was a Chick-fil-A on campus.
Oh, damn. All right, cool.
Yeah. Not only was there a Chick-fil-A on campus, you leave campus, there's a Chick-fil-A across the street.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was drowning in it back in the day.
For the listeners at home, we haven't really like formally introduced ourselves. Antonio and I have been good friends. We went to the same elementary school. We didn't hang out much back then, but we were around each other. And then like late high school to like post high school, early community college years is when we started to hang out a lot. And our friend group, we played board games together. We've been pals for a while. And at one point, you moved to Arizona to go to school, and since then, you were back in our hometown teaching when real teachers are not there to teach.
Oh, yeah.
That's a rude way of saying it. I'm sorry. You're substitute teaching.
No, that's real. That's how I tell it.
Okay, cool. Just to get the folks at home caught up, you studied film, if I'm not mistaken, while you were at school in Arizona?
Yes, I studied film. I like to consider myself some sort of a writer, but over there I discovered my love of acting, and I've been participating in the local theater company.
But yeah, in listening to past episodes, I've caught myself not explaining how I know people at all.
Oh.
And so I realized that I was in the middle of doing it again. And so
it's all good.
So yeah, just to get everyone caught up. So back to you. So you said you had a Chick-fil-A both on your campus and just outside of campus.
Oh yeah. Back in my first semester, I had a meal plan. And whenever it was time to, have a meal, what do I want? Oh, I want that Chick-fil-A, my friend.
Fuck yeah.
And so much so that one time I told a friend how much Chick-fil-A I was eating, and he was like, "You shouldn't be alive, my friend."
You've transcended.
Yeah. It's like, well, read it and weep, my friend. I'm standing right in front of you.
Yeah, man. Proof's in the pudding. Or in this case, the nuggets. I ask because Chick-fil-A has a cream, or I should say dairy-based lemon beverage. Have you tried it? Or I don't know if they still have it, but they had it at one point.
Oh, they still have it, my friend.
Okay. Do you remember what it's called exactly? Because I don't.
Oh, is it not just called lemonade?
But it's dairy based. It's like a milk. It's like a. It's not dairy. It's not a milkshake exactly, but it's like. Yeah, it's like on its way to being a milkshake, but it's like a lemon creamsicle, but like you drink it.
Okay, I was not aware of this, but
maybe it was a limited time offering. I don't know. All that to say, when I mixed my blueberry lemonade flavored G Fuel with milk, it tasted a lot like that.
Okay,
is what I'm getting at.
Okay, that's all good.
But yeah, were you on your way to making a point?
Yeah. Here's the scoop. My brother works at that Chick-fil-A. It's his first job.
The one in Arizona, or the one that opened in?
The one that opened up here.
Hell yeah! For the
brother.
folks at home, they opened a Chick-fil-A in our hometown. I've said it before, but are you comfortable saying the name of our hometown on this episode? On this recording?
I'm comfortable. I'm comfy.
831 Salad Bowl Sickness, Salinas, California, baby.
Oh, you know what it is.
Yeah. Over by the Northridge Mall, they opened a Chick-fil-A, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah, right in the parking lot. It's
Hell
a horrible location. I hate it.
Yeah, I have not seen it, but when I read the headlines that that's where they were putting it, I was like, you may as well have put this literally just in the middle of the actual street, in the street, in the intersection.
Yeah.
It will interrupt the flow of traffic identically the same if you put it there instead of where you put it. Yeah, pros and cons, right? The pro is that you guys got a Chick-fil-A.
The con is that we'll never eat it.
Yeah, good luck getting there.
Yeah. Oh, but that reminds me. New list. Oh yeah, also my third favorite beverage is cherry Pepsi. Wild cherry Pepsi, but who cares about that? Anyway, the lead up to the opening of a brand new apocalyptic Salinas Chick-fil-A, I noticed that the competition was also coming out with their own spin on the that classic fried chicken sandwich, right?
Yeah, you see it everywhere these days.
Oh yeah. So I went ahead and tried as many as I could, and I've prepared a list for you. A list, okay?
Hell yeah.
A ranking, if you will, of quality Chick-fil-A knockoffs. Chick-fil-A will also be included in the list.
Sure.
Here's the tier list, the ranking, okay?
Dude, yes, please.
Okay. Sorry, I know this list probably isn't complete. There's probably like one that came out today, and I don't know about it. But anyway.
Yeah, to hell with it.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Dead last, okay? Dead last place.
Whoa.
Never eat this. Never, ever eat this, okay?
Okay.
It's gotta be the chicken sandwich from Macker's, dude. I hate that thing, man.
Okay.
Dude.
Oh my god, I was so ready for you to say Chick-fil-A. It was like in my bones. I was like, this guy's gonna say Chick-fil-A.
Okay, never mind. Last place is Chick-fil-A. But
No,
anyway,
no,
right above that. Right above that.
Okay, so the chicken sandwich in the style of the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich available at McDonald's is the worst one, in your opinion?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Over here in my neck of the woods, we call McDonald's Mackers.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was like, what is that? No, but okay. Yo, Drew.
Yes.
Let me ask you something.
What up?
Have you ever fallen off of a skateboard or a bicycle or a scooter?
Yes.
And there's time where you hit the floor, before you hit the floor rather, and you think to yourself, I'm not coming out of this with all my health. You know that feeling?
Yeah, when I'm getting all scraped up.
Oh, like right before.
Sure. Oh, yeah, like, before my body hits the floor, the floor.
Yeah, you think, uh-oh, right?
Sure.
Brace for damage. That is the exact same feeling I got when I pulled this sandwich out of its wrapper, dude.
Oh, no.
Like, I didn't even... I didn't have to. I just didn't have to. You know what I mean? Just one look and I'm out the door, man. So, yeah. Don't ever go there. Macker's, can jump in a ditch.
Sure.
Anyway, above that are actually sandwiches I would probably recommend. Okay, this next one is the chicken sandwich from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's the second to the bottom?
Yeah, well, when you put it like that, it sounds like I'm pooping on it.
Yeah, forgive me. I should say that is, of the palatable sandwiches that you would recommend, this is the least?
Yeah.
Okay.
KFC, I've been sort of, coming around on. They've got some good stuff. They have a Mountain Dew variant called Sweet Lightning, and it's an attention grabber. But yeah, that one's quite good. If a little unremarkable, it's just if you're ever in that neck of the woods, and you don't want to wait in line for the Chick-fil-A, check out the KFC sandwich.
That's good to know. Every time I've gone to KFC, they've had like a promotional sandwich or food item, and that's what I would get. And so every time I go back, they don't have it anymore. And so I'm in a perpetual state of not knowing what to get at KFC.
Okay, another side note. Do you remember the KFC-Cheetos, man?
KFC-Cheetos?
KF Cheetos? Yeah.
Oh.
It's similar to this, except the breading was Cheetos.
That's rude. How did I miss that?
Oh, it's it was something. But sadly, you just had to be there, my friend. It's never coming back. Much like our next entry on the list.
Oh,
the unfortunately named Cluck Sandwich from Jack in the Box.
Oh, Angela was getting that a lot. That's no longer with us?
Dude, It's no longer with us. I'm sorry, man.
It's all right. I hope that my late dogs Stitch and Eskimo are enjoying those boneless cluck sandwiches up in the skies above us.
Yeah, man. Much like Eskimo, Stitch, and that adorable little pug. Don't be sad that they're gone. Smile because they happen.
Because that was a good sandwich.
It's that good, my friend.
Wow. Yeah, Angela was getting it a lot. I always admired the look of it when she had it. It's so difficult for me to get anything other than a munchie meal when I'm at Jack in the Box. It's just such a good deal. It's like $6, you get so much food, it's good. The only way they could make it better is if they sold it with a sandwich that was not stupid.
Yeah.
If it was just a normal sandwich.
Yeah, the entree is the worst part.
Yeah, because everything else it's like you get like both fries, you get those 2 tacos, it comes with a drink of all things, and then like I have to just like no matter what the sandwich is, I always it's so stupid. I get that it's like stoner themed.
Yeah, dude, what if the bun was eggs, bro?
Yeah. Like I get it. It's like weed themed or whatever. That's why they call it the munchie meal, so it has to it quote unquote has to be stupid, but like
yeah, man.
You guys, it doesn't have to be stupid. This is a good this is a good thing you got going here. Just make it a jumbo jack.
Stupid.
Just make it a jumbo jack. It's that easy. It's probably cheaper to use a jumbo jack. It's probably more expensive to have that goopy cheese.
Oh yeah, the grilled cheese sandwich. Dude, what if the bun was a grilled cheese sandwich?
Bro,
yeah.
No one's done this before.
Yeah.
No, I typically get the chicken tater melt. But that one's not bad. It's not but it's heavy. It's yeah. Although if I'm eating at Jack in the Box, why am I not braced to feel like I ate a fucking rubber tire from but
yeah. Dude, what if instead of an entree it was a rubber tire, dude?
Yo. 30.
Yeah.
So what's next on the list?
The next list, there's only 2 more entries, okay?
Okay. 2 more entree entries.
Second place, okay?
Okay.
Second place is that one and only Chick-Fil-A Sandwich, dude.
Wow, Chick-fil-A isn't even the top slot. Okay.
It's true. Yeah, I will concede. Maybe it's just because, I've been so spoiled. I literally was forced to eat it at Northern Arizona University, lest my meal plan go to waste. So it may be just because I'm sick of it.
Sure,
or quote unquote sick. But that number one. You ready, Tank?
Yeah.
You ready?
Please.
Oh, dude, get your spinach out, dude.
Oh,
we're gonna love that chicken from Popeyes.
I've actually had that one. It's exceptional. It's very good.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't hurt someone over it, much like the viral headlines, but it's quite good.
Yeah, I avoided it on purpose during that time window. And actually, this is somewhat relevant to one of the things that I'm digging this week, but we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there.
Like, I'm not a big fan of buying into, like, marketing hype, but that sandwich is quite good. Like, I hate that it's good. Like, I ate it and I was like, God damn it, why the fuck did this have to be good? Like, why did all that stupid hype have to be for sort of a reason? I like your list, man.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if I would dispute it.
Okay, I was going to ask you how much you disagreed with me on the Mackers.
McDonald's, whenever they do a gimmicky thing, they drop the bag. Like, I don't think there's been a limited time offering at McDonald's that I was sad to see go. Like, when I go to McDonald's, I'm either getting a Big Mac related thing because, that's a special treat that's really good, or I'm getting what I always get, which is 2 McDoubles and 2 McChickens, or possibly some nuggets. I don't know, but anytime it's one of those other things, like introducing the Smokehouse Bacon Club, I'm like, I could get a better version of that anywhere in the world.
Yeah, man, I'll kick myself out of that club.
Yeah, man, this house is smoked. Yeah, and also if I'm at McDonald's, I'm not looking for like deluxe entree thing. I'm here because I wanted to spend less than $5. Well, somewhere between $5 and $10, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, Macker's is quite pricey in my opinion. They don't have a dollar menu anymore.
Yeah, it's the 2 for $3 now, right? That they do. You get 2 McDoubles or 2 McChickens for $3. I don't know if it's the same up where you guys are. Here in Southern California, that's the offering.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't tell you. I go to Macca's quite infrequently.
I see. You're not far off. Like the value menu is nowhere near as valuable as it once was.
No, not at all.
I stand firmly that Wendy's has the best value and best quality, frankly. I'm a big fan of Wendy's. As far as, I
really?
guess, in my opinion, overall, but I'm talking specifically burgers because I know you'll fight tooth and nail on behalf of Taco Bell. Am I right in assessing that that's where you were going?
That's not quite what I was going to say, but do go on.
There's not much more. If I'm talking all fast food, period, for value, it's tough to beat Del Taco. It is almost worth the diarrhea to save so much money on your...
Del Taco, huh?
I like Del Taco. I happen to have one a stone's throw away from where I live currently. And they also have chicken rollers, 89 cents. You get a little baby chicken burrito. You get about 4 or 5 of them, some bitches.
How much were they?
89 cents. Less than $1.
Incredible.
Yeah, or if you're feeling a burger, you can get a 2 for $5 burgers there. Their burgers ain't too bad.
Yeah, there was one over in Flagstaff, sorry, that's where NAU was. But, yeah, I went to Del Taco just because I was so curious, and I was surprised to see on the menu hamburgers.
They ain't too shabby, dude.
Okay. I mean, I didn't get one. I was too intimidated, but
yeah,
okay.
I was pleasantly surprised. Angela was telling me that they're quite good. I didn't buy it. I resisted for a while, and then one day I caved because the 2 for $5 seemed like a good deal. Ain't too shabby.
Okay. Okay, next time I go, I'll get a nice burger from Del Taco.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Consider this. Get a burger, but definitely consider picking up a couple of those chicken rollers.
Oh, for sure.
Because
they're only 89 cents.
Yeah, it's... and they're filling, too. Like, don't think that you got to get, like, 10 of them or something. Get you, like, 3 or 4, maybe. That you can get full off of just those. Maybe just get, like, 1 or 2, maybe 3. I don't know.
Okay.
What, you had something to say about my statement in regards to Wendy's being of high quality.
Oh, yeah, I disagree, and I think Wendy's is dog crap. But okay, here's where I'm going to base my argument completely on anecdotal evidence rather than proven studies.
Sure.
But every time I've been treated to Wendy's, I've been mistreated by Wendy's. Yeah, I've never had a fast food worker just lie to me before. I wanted a vanilla, what is it, a Frosty? I don't even know. A milkshake, something like that.
Yeah, Frosty, you had it.
It said, sorry, Frosty machine broke. And then I said, wait, but the lady behind you is serving one from that broke Frosty machine. It's like, oh yeah, but you know.
I don't know.
And I'm like, no, I don't. Can I have one? She's like, no, man. Frosty machine broke. It's like, can I please have one? And then she's like, yeah, okay, man. And then I got one. And this is a true story, man. Like...
She caved. She couldn't even stick to her own story.
Yeah, like, I don't know what they told this girl, but, yeah, it's the Wendy's over in Flagstaff. And, yeah, dude, every time I went over there, it's just, yeah, it was just rude, man. And the one in Salinas was, I don't know, it was not much better. Overall, I just have a mistrustful relationship with Wendy's.
Well, I can't say I blame you after that experience. I don't typically get the Frosties there. I usually just stick to, if I'm getting an entree burger, I'm getting the Asiago chicken ranch sandwich, whatever it's called, or I'm getting either like the 4 for 4 or the 2 for $5 or some variation of that. But my assessment of what took place there is they told her that she was in charge of like washing or cleaning the Frosty machine, and so they told her like, oh, just tell people it's down or something. And maybe she got like some shithead that said, just tell them it's broken, bro.
Yeah, potentially.
And that's why she came out guns a swinging. But you kind of like you wore her down. She's like, all right, I guess after this guy, I will break it down for cleaning. Like she just played her hand wrong. Like she did a bad job. If she had been transparent and said, "Oh, sorry, they just broke it down so that we could clean it. So we'll make you one, but it's going to be 45 minutes or something like that." But they didn't. She lied to your face brazenly. And it has affected your opinion of the franchise entirely.
Yeah.
That's not really her problem.
Yeah, I don't know, just like really rude service. Whenever I go to Wendy's, I get the hell out of there and go to Taco Bell.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so we busted a few tangents there, but I think most of the loose ends are tied.
Oh yeah.
So now, whenever I have a newbie, so to speak, on the program, a drewbie, that won't stick. That wasn't fun to say. But I tried it, and, you miss 100% of the shots. So,
that you take?
Yeah. It's tradition around these parts that I get your birth chart, your astrological stuff. I find it interesting. I find it fun. Nothing is set in stone. We're all free to do what we like to do, but we're also free to have a good time. And so you were kind enough to share with me your birthday, your birth time, and your birth location.
Mm-hmm.
Are you comfortable with me sharing your birthday with the general public here? All 20 of them?
Oh, tell them, Fahey. Tell them.
You were born the 5th of October. You were born October 5th, which means you are a Libra. Libras are fun. They are they're A-okay in my book. I know so many more Libras than I thought I did. They're fun to be around. They're all about that drip. They're fashion forward. They know how to dress. They know what they want, and they take it. They when their mind is made up, they do it.
Yeah, man. I need that Frosty.
Exactly. You weren't going to let some lady stand in your way. When these people want Frosties, they get them.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I don't know if you've heard me explain before, and this still may not even be true. I've yet to actually Google it. But you have a few other elements to your chart. There is your moon sign and your rising sign. So we know your sun is in Libra. Your sun is kind of how your brain works, how you think, how you process things. Your moon, supposedly, is your heart, how you feel things, how you emote. And your rising is the energy you put forth and how people perceive you, possibly. This is all very generalized, but that's the idea. So, knowing you, I'm going to take a few guesses if you're okay with that.
Oh, dude, lay it on me.
I think you have Pisces in your chart.
The fish?
I think you're a little fishy in my book, my friend.
Dude, I hate fish, man. They're gross.
Well, let's say Aries, no way you think you have fish in your chart, but that's okay because I think you have Aries in your chart as well.
Okay.
I'm going to say I think you're a Pisces rising and I think you have an Aries moon. That's my guess. So I'm going to click submit. I guess I'm just not going to explain why I think those things, but I just have a feeling.
Okay.
All right, I clicked submit, so here we go. Moment of truth. Libra sun, as we knew.
Mm-hmm.
Your moon is in Virgo.
Virgo?
Virgo, interesting. So, yeah, okay. Virgos are tidy, they're neat, they're orderly. They like the wings the way they like them, and they know that. They are.
You said this is the moon?
This is your moon sign, Virgo.
I see.
This doesn't necessarily have to apply to you exactly. This is just what I know about that sign.
Okay.
Virgos as well are meticulous. They like to do a good job. They are persistent. And I get along real well with Virgos. Do you disagree with any of those sentiments?
I'm not very tidy.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Because
I like to make a mess.
Well, my friend, that makes a lot of sense because your ascending sign, your rising, is in Taurus.
Dude, bull in a china shop.
You're full of bull, my friend. Taurus.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. They you said it yourself, man. Bull in a china shop. Yeah. Taurus and Virgo are both earth signs, so they're very similar in a lot of ways. But hardworking, persistent. They like the things they like, the way they like them, and yeah, that's all I've got to say about that.
That sounds completely accurate.
All right.
I do like the way, or the things the way I like them.
Yeah. You've got a grip of Capricorn in your chart. You got a lot of Earth in your chart. I think that's why we get
I got a lot of Capri Sun? What?
You got a lot of Capricorn in your chart.
Oh, Capricorn.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a Capricorn, so I vibe with that.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, that was fun. I actually kept myself ignorant of what moon rising and all that stuff was just for this program.
Yeah, very cool, man. I like your chart. I think we get along quite well.
Heck yeah, man. And not a dumb fish in sight.
Yeah, so you got a lot of Earth, and you're very Libra. You're quite Libra. And Virgo.
Heck yeah, man. That's my favorite one. The scales of justice.
Yeah, no fish whatsoever, man. You're dry. You're dry.
Get them out of here.
But that's cool, man. What's your opinion of this? How do you feel about this?
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. I used to identify a lot with my Libra sign, and such that I really cared about everything being really fair.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, the scales. That's right.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think a big lesson I learned growing up into adulthood was I don't know. That's just not the way the world works, man. Just drive yourself crazy.
Sadly. Well, hell yeah, man. You have more Earth in you than you thought.
Yeah, man.
Virgo and Taurus both. That's funny. Right on, man. Well, I'm going to X out of this. Every week, I like to reflect on the things that I enjoyed, that things I've thought about, things I've been digging.
What have you been reflecting on, man? Well, what, dare I ask, have you been digging upon?
What have I been digging?
Yeah.
Well, a couple things. Well, I guess I'll come out of the gate with the thing that really kind of ruined my day today. Not in a way that, like, I don't know. I guess it really affected my mood today. Over the course of this past year, I've gotten really into making, like, high-quality coffee at home.
Okay.
Like, I have an espresso machine. I have all kinds of other fun coffee-related toys. I have a subscription that, like, I get a bag of fun coffee every couple of weeks. It's been really fun. I feel like it's done me a lot of good. I like having my own little hobby that's just for me. And I drink coffee every day anyways, so why shouldn't it just be exceptionally good?
Yeah.
I've been putting money aside to make some bigger coffee-related purchases. There is a grinder. Now, with coffee, they say that you should have freshly ground beans. It really does affect the quality of it. And, the cost of your grinder should match or exceed the cost of the espresso machine that you're using.
Okay, makes sense.
And there is a grinder that people are really fond of called the Niche Zero grinder. It's exceptionally good. It is comparable to other machines, like upwards of triple its own price point.
Really?
Yeah, which is saying a lot because the Niche Zero itself is $700 American.
$699 US?
Roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coffee equipment's quite expensive, which is why it was kind of a big deal for me to want to save up for this device. And, like, even that is, like, not even the highest. Like I said, like, other grinders can go upwards of, like, $1,500 to $2,000 to even $3,000.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Like, that's the next level you'd have to go to if you want to have, like, higher quality ground coffee. Or you can buy a pre-ground at the store. Who cares? Put some cream in it. It'll be delicious. I'm not going to try to say anything. I'm not trying to say anything. But for me personally, what I've been getting into is trying to make the very good quality coffee at home. And so this grinder has... it's annoying because they don't just have it for sale. They make it in batches. And so you have to, like, get in on the pre-sale when they open it up so that you can get in on it that way. In the past, it's never been an issue. Most of the time, like, people are able to get their hands on one if they want one. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I've been keeping my ear to the ground to the next time they have them available. They became available this morning. And I'm on the mailing list. So I got an email yesterday saying, hey, Andrew, just a heads up, They're going. United States models of this device are going on sale tomorrow morning. They are based in the UK, so they started with UK models, and then this time they're doing US models, and they also do other models. But they said US models going on sale tomorrow. I said, perfect. I made all kinds of arrangements. I switched shifts with coworkers. I moved money around. I made an effort to be available at the exact time to get my hands on one of these. Because me personally, right. I'm a bit of a worrywart. If there's an event going on, I'll get there hours early to make sure I have a parking spot. I'll have my ticket in my special pocket that I don't put my hand in because I don't want to accidentally affect the ticket.
Yeah, man. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I'm, to a fault, because sometimes it makes me not want to do the event knowing the amount of stress that it will cause me. But that's a whole different can of worms. I really want this coffee grinder. And it's been hyped up for so long because it's been months that I've been hearing about how great it is and how, oh, man, you got to get your hands on one. There's no other coffee grinder like this at this price point, blah, blah, blah. And so it goes on pre-sale this morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 10:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm at my computer. I'm vibrating with excitement. I'm like, I can't believe I'm getting my coffee grinder. I'm so excited.
Yeah, today's the day.
Yeah, I'm so thrilled to be getting it. And I'm so certain I'm going to get it because the week prior, the UK model had been on pre-sale. And out of curiosity, I kept my eye out to see how fast is this thing going to sell out.
How fast?
It sold out in about 4 hours. So I wasn't terribly worried. I was like, this is a UK-based company, and the UK model sold out in 4 hours. Surely the US model will not be in that much higher demand than the UK model.
Surely.
But I'm still not going to take any risks. I'm going to be here on my computer when the clock strikes 11 a.m., and I'm going to get mine, and life will be good. Minute after minute pass. Suddenly it's 10:59, and then it's 11 a.m. And I'm like, perfect. And I click refresh. Still sold out. Refresh. Still sold out. Refresh. Still sold out. Okay, well, maybe I'm dumb. Let me go back to my email and follow the link. I follow the link. U.S. models available. Pick your color. Oh, perfect. Pick my color. Okay, do you want to use Express Pay? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've got PayPal. Click. Cool. Do you want to use Google or this other one you've never heard of? And I'm like, oh, they don't have PayPal. Well, that's a bummer. Whatever. Let me put my info in. Put my info in. Here I go. Let's see. My address is right. Okay. Purchase. Ooh, sorry, man. That color is all sold out. We've updated your cart to reflect that color is sold out. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, I guess I'm not getting the white one. That's okay. The black one was pretty nice. Go back. Remove white one from cart. Add black one to cart. Sorry, man. Black ones are sold out. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jeez Louise.
Literally less than a minute and a half. And
oh my God. What about the pink one?
No, there's only the two colors, man.
Oh, jeez.
Black or white.
Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's let's not fret. It's just a coffee grinder. I'm well aware of that. Everybody's fine. My life is the same now as it was then. But in that moment, yeah, I was pretty upset because
I'd be too.
Yeah, and so I'm already pretty hard on myself as it is, and like by default, I tend to just assume that things are my fault. So in this specific case, I'm already looking for reasons why this is my fault. I'm like, why didn't I think to have a Google Pay thing? Why was I on the website? I knew refreshing it wasn't going to work. And, why didn't I have this ready, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, this wasn't your fault, man.
No, yeah. You'll get them next time, man. Don't worry.
And I can't help but begin to relate to all of my gamer pals and the struggle they've been going with a certain popular gaming console that has been in enormously high demand as a result of the shortage of units available.
Yeah.
You know where I'm headed here? You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly where you're headed. I'm with you there, except instead of getting the one that everyone wants, I'm getting the Xbox.
Is it
Yeah.
similarly as difficult to get the Xbox?
Yeah. Basically, I don't really like need it right now. I mean, I still have my old one,
Sure.
but there's a new there's a new Halo coming out, right?
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
big Halo gamester, and knowing how difficult it is to acquire one of these new Xboxes, uh, I figured, I should probably start putting in the effort of getting one soon,
Sure.
so I can have one by the time the brand new Halo comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of our friends, Mikey, shout out to Mikey.
Shout out Mikey.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey man, I got the hot new app. It tracks where Xbox Series X is. That's the name of it. It's kind of
Sure.
dark. Where they are available to the second,
Whoa.
and which is all well and good and all. However, I've been waking up to these notifications, and it turns out that they are very frequently available at 5:30 in the morning and sell out within 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
So that's fishy.
yeah, I mean,
It's those
it's all good.
It's those robots, right?
Yeah, man, they're
Yeah.
trying to buy them and sell them at exorbitant rates, but
Yeah.
it's all good. I mean, Halo's a while away. I mean, I'll get
Sure.
my Series X at some point. You'll get your cool coffee grinder, and then
Well, that kind of comes to another thing. It's like it kind of makes me not want one, man. I'm like this.
all the trouble.
Well, it's like I hate. It can't be a coincidence that so many of these appliance manufacturers, if you include gaming consoles, if you want to call that an appliance, have taken to like a pre-order system that like just could coincidentally keeps selling out and feeding into this like toxic subculture of scalping.
Yeah,
And it's like I tried to steer clear of it specifically in the video game area because I'm like, if I want one, I'll buy one when I can just go get one. I don't want to deal with the headache of playing this game that all these guys are paying and fuck it. Oh, a coffee grinder. Surely I'll be able to get a coffee grinder. And maybe some will say it's due to COVID. There's a shortage because of COVID. They're not in the whatever. Some will say it's related to Brexit. They're UK based, and so it's probably really difficult for them to do certain things because of
Yeah.
that. I recognize that. Maybe it's due to that big funny boat that got stuck in the sand for a little while.
yeah,
And I'm like, those are all valid things. But from a marketing standpoint, I can't sit here and think that someone didn't point to a PowerPoint presentation and say, hey man, making it really hard to get is going to make people who want it really bad.
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be hypnotized by this fucking stupid, goofy coffee grinder that costs $700. You know? It's like, you can just make them. You can just make... Don't sit here and lie to me and say that it's like, oh, there's a shortage. Why? If we're going to talk specifically about gaming consoles, it's like, I understand this is the 5th PlayStation you've made. Tell me how there wasn't a shortage on any of the other 4 PlayStations you've made. How is it that this one is so fucking difficult for you to put together and sell? I'm sure there's reasons. I'm sure there's actual real reasons. But I disagree that from a marketing standpoint, that isn't part of it. Right?
Yeah, just rewind to a year ago. It's on that PowerPoint. It's like, okay, guys, hear me out. Y'all remember toilet paper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so gross to me, and I don't want to participate in it. And the fact that this coffee grinder company is doing it, it's like, okay, I don't want one anymore.
oh,
I
I'm
don't
sorry
know.
to hear that, man.
Well, it's fine. I don't know. I'm kind of buying into hype a little bit anyway already because I've never tried one personally. I've only seen the reviews online, And like, it is a good deal. It's not a good deal. It's $700 for a fucking coffee grinder. I can get pre-ground coffee at Starbucks. But, you know, it kind of worked on me. Like, the amount of time between the last sale that I did not participate in and this one, I found out about it. I got excited about it. I tried to get one, and I didn't. And now there's a chance that I could possibly try to go on eBay and buy one for double the price.
Okay, see that? Don't do that.
I'm not going to do that.
Just, you know.
I try very hard to not support the scalping industry. I have friends who bought secondhand PlayStations that I'm not down with that. I gave them a stern talking to. I was like, you're the fucking reason they do that, dude. Why would you do that? They're like, Spider-Man, dude. I'm getting a little too heated here, and I apologize.
Oh, hey, it's okay, man.
But this is a raw wound. It happened this morning, so I'm still pretty heated about it.
I mean, just you know, have a steady hand. You know, if you don't get one soon, then you know your life stays neutral, as you said. And if it comes one day, then that's great.
Yeah, it would be a couple months from now. They do these pre-order batches every couple of months, so it would be a few months.
It'll
from now.
come someday.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of am at peace with it a little bit more now. Like, I'm getting worked up about it because I'm talking about it, but before this, I was kind of just like, it's fine. I still have my current machine that works fine with my current coffee grinder that works perfectly fine. It could work better if I spent $700. But again, sorry. Also, you know, if I look at all the other silver linings, that's $700 that I still have that I almost didn't have. You know,
exactly.
That's a pretty penny. I have that. I'm like, okay, well, that's not anything to sneeze at. I have this now. My buddy, I was talking about it with a couple of my buddies at work, and they're saying that like there are a lot of industries that are affected by scalpers and bots and things like that. I guess sneakers are affected pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Like a $100 pair of sneakers, you'll be lucky to find one for less than $1,000.
Yeah.
From secondhand folks.
Funny enough, I met this guy at the dog park. He thought I was my brother.
You don't know
that. I didn't correct him.
Sure.
So
That's
like
funny.
we just talked, and one day he's like, all right, brother, I'm out of here. I got to go scalp some shoes.
Man,
and I'm like, wait.
You're one of them.
What? And yeah, he explained to me the process.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, now I understand the opposition here, because I was always wondering, like, well, how do they get them all if there's only one per customer? Well, get this. This forehead drives to the Shoe Palace in Salinas. He drives to the one in Gilroy, and he drives to the one in San Jose beyond, okay?
Wow.
He says even if he's able to just sell one, it makes the trip break even.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's me. That wasn't as lighthearted of a digging dude as I tend to do on the program, so I apologize that you had to go down that vent with me.
It's all good.
But I'm glad you could at least relate.
A coffee grinder.
Yeah. So that's been me, man. I've just been, you know, annoyed by that. But you know what, man? This ain't all about me. I know a lot of it is about me because I talk to myself a lot on this program.
The show's called Morning Drew.
Yeah, man. How about morning you? What are you digging, dude?
Well, one of the things I've been digging lately is the gymnasium. We live by, or you don't really live near me anymore, but there's this place, gym. It's called Creek Bridge Fitness.
Hell yeah.
My older brother was nice enough to start a family plan.
Oh, hell yeah.
Me and him, so it's...
He's an assertive guy, man. He's a go-getter. He got that dog for you guys. He got you guys the family gym membership.
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
His birthday is...
What's his sign? He's an Aries, right?
Anyway, so anyway, he was nice enough to get me into this gym, right, under his account, I guess.
Sure.
You know, I'm pumping iron, lifting weights,
Hell yeah.
and then COVID hits, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, time to be weak again.
Yeah,
and,
all those gains gone.
Yeah. And just a couple weeks ago, he comes over to my house. He's playing with Kai. He's like, oh, hey, Kai, how are you doing? How do you do? Oh, good. Hey, awesome, awesome. Hey, you know that gym that closed down due to COVID and stopped charging me for a membership?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't close down, and they didn't stop charging me for a membership.
Yikes. The whole
Yeah,
year?
the whole year.
Oh, that's baloney.
Yeah, I don't know. He wasn't too mad about it, I guess. But
Okay.
he was like, "Here, I don't mind keeping you like on my account if you go." And I'm like, "Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do this. You know, get back in the saddle. It's time to get ripped again. It's
Yeah.
time to start enjoying that ghost fruity cereal."
Yeah, exactly. I've been drinking it this
Okay.
whole time. I've got all this protein in my bones with no muscles to support them.
So I've been going quite early, waking up early,
How early?
but not early enough to get a Series X. But around 7. 7 is early for me. Sorry, I'm a bit of a
that's
slob.
early. Yeah, I'd say that's
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, I've been going, and let me tell you, Tank.
Sure.
On the days where I work out my chest, I'm doing my exercises, right? And in the corner of my eye, I see a man. He's taking a peek. He's looking this way.
Okay.
Okay, consistently. Okay. Now, naturally, I presume his desires are of a sexual nature, and then I mean, I don't judge, but
Sure.
just the other day, he comes up to me. Okay,
Okay.
I'm doing an exercise known as a decline dumbbell chest press. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm lying on my back, and he comes up to me mid set. Okay, mid set.
Well, that's a very vulnerable position to be in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. You know, I hardly ever speak to anyone at the gym.
Sure.
I wonder what he's gonna inquire about. So I take out my my headphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say, "What's going on, man?" And you know what he says to me? He says, he does this. He goes, "What you're doing, man? That ain't it, okay? Here, let me show you how to do it."
What the fuck?
And like, he shows me. He's like, "Yeah, you got to do it this way. I've been seeing you, man. If you keep doing it the way you're doing, you'll die."
What the fuck?
No, I like he was right.
Oh, okay. Can I ask what is this guy looking like? Does he look like he knows what he's talking about?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, okay.
All right.
You learn something new every day." Yeah, I've been going, and I'm still pretty slender, but you know, one day I'll get there.
Does it feel better, the exercise that you're doing? Like, did his advice make sense in practice?
Yeah, looking back on it, it's yeah.
That's so
I don't want to say I'm like embarrassed, but like it's like, oh, you know, I'm glad I'm doing it right now.
All right. I was ready for this to be a horror story, but it sounds like you made a friend.
And sort of, he never looked in my direction again.
Have you seen him there since?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
But I guess his job was done.
yeah. He's got a trademark backwards hat.
Yeah, man. The hat's backwards, but he's looking ever forward.
Another thing I've been digging.
Yeah.
There's this video game, right?
Sure.
It's called Dark Souls 3. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's a game where you make Shrek in the character creation screen, and you go fight knights, right? You go on an adventure.
Hell yeah.
Check this out. Our friend Daniel recently acquired a new home, right?
Yes, sir.
And he had a housewarming party. One of the things he wanted to warm his house with was a little friendly contest. Okay. So you see, the way Dark Souls 3 starts off, much like God of War, after you make your Shrek character, you're dropped into a situation where you're like, "Oh, where am I? What's happening?" And you got to beat stuff up, okay? And you got to get to the end. At the end of this section, you meet a 1-to-1 recreation of Tom Brady. And once you kill him, once you best him in combat, Then you get to go to the Super Mario 64 painting hub world castle place, right? And play
Sure.
the rest of the game. That's the tutorial. Well, we thought it would be fun if we all brought our computers and had a little contest of, who can kick Tom Brady's ass the fastest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one of the contestants couldn't get there, so we held off on the competition. But, I was practicing this wailing on Tom Brady. And I was thinking, like, man, this this first 2 minutes of the game is quite fun. I forget, what's the rest of the game like? So I've been doing that, and I've been having a grand old adventure, and and not to mention my Tom Brady ass whooping time. I'm not going to reveal it, but I'll have you know, it's quite fast, Andrew.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm quite confident in my ability to whoop the former Patriot, now Buccaneer.
Correct.
Yeah, that I can deflate him quite quickly.
Well, he doesn't need your help deflating things. But,
Yeah. Funny thing, actually, there is a sort of PvP in that game, right? The way it works is like, you're walking along as Shrek in like your little adventure, and at any moment, right, when you get like the Super Mario mushroom and you get more health, right?
right.
When you do that, you get more health, woohoo. But at any moment when you have that, some dipshit can invade your world and kill you.
Oh, yeah. I remember this element of the game. Yeah, that's silly. Why?
Oh, because why not? But
I guess.
yeah, these guys who do this, I don't know, they have like a weird like honor system, where it's like they have rules that they expect you to know when they invade your world and try to kill you.
Right.
And one of these is hey, if I invade you, you're not allowed to drink your Gatorade and heal, okay?
What the fuck? Why not?
Yeah, so this guy invades me. He hits me once. Ouch, right?
Sure.
I take a sip of the old Mountain Dew Baja Blast to regain my health. The moment he sees me do it, he turns around and jumps off of a cliff and kills himself.
Huh.
And yeah, later that day, I shit you not, there was this guy on like the Dark Souls Reddit, my cousin found this.
Sure.
He was like, man, these freaking guys don't know how to be invaded right. What's happening with this game, man? I'm never playing again. And I'm not going to assume it's the same guy. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I don't get that even one bit. You're supposed to just sit there and take it?
Well, not sit there and take it, but like, if they hit you and you heal, then you're like deflating the ball, dude.
Are you supposed
Come
to
on.
fight back?
You're just gonna heal? Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to like fight back and see who like kills each other first, but like,
Oh. Are they able to heal?
yeah.
Man.
No, it's dumb. They're dumb. I don't get it.
If I may, before I put this shovel away,
No, man, I'm on the edge of my seat. What else are you digging, man?
I recently, for the first time, watched the movie Scarface, starring Al Pacino. I said hello to his little friend.
Yeah, more like cappuccino, am I right?
Yeah, man. I've always assumed it to be a douchey film just because of the people who like it.
Yeah.
But I also understand it as a classic film because it's good. So, I don't know. Before finding the desire within me to watch Scarface, I wanted to watch Goodfellas. I still have never seen Goodfellas, and I still want to. But it was on Netflix. I saw it. I put it on my watch list. The day I decided to watch it, it had disappeared mysteriously. And I looked, and apparently
Dang.
HBO Max came and bought it all up. So I was like, darn it. And then the other day I saw Scarface and I was like, I can't let this be another Goodfellas. I have to watch this while I can. So I watched it. It was a fine film, but I think I understand why the people who like it for the wrong reasons like it.
Yes.
It's the same as Breaking Bad, where they're rooting for the bad guy without realizing he's the bad guy.
Yeah, like a lot of people like The Wolf of Wall Street. and we're like, man, if I was that guy, life would be sweet.
Yeah, and it's like, no, man, that's what the movie is about, is that it's that you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, that it's lame. Yeah.
Like, so many of the things that happened to him were so devastating that, and I don't know, I think the big stereotype is that, like, young college kids have a Scarface poster hanging up on their dorm room walls.
Yeah.
And I think I understand why they like Scarface a lot, because, like, they are filled to the brim with grand ambitions, and they have the idea in their head that they're not going to let anybody fucking stop them, eh? Going to the world is yours, all right?
Yeah, I was going to say, the world is going to be theirs.
Watching the movie and seeing how Tony Montana reacts to these things that would otherwise be life ruiners, such as watching your friend get
thrown out of a helicopter?
That one was rough. That wasn't his friend, though. He didn't like that guy. But still rough.
Fuck him, yeah.
But no, earlier where I'm just, hey guys, go watch Scarface if you want, but I'm going to talk about things that may or may not be spoilers. This movie is somewhere near 50 years old. So, it's on Netflix. Check it out. When his friend gets cut up with the chainsaw in front of him, and then he leaves and is just like, hey, I did the good job. I'm going to work for you now. And and then it just happens time and time again. And so I think these young people who see that and are not affected by it, they're just like, hey, if they're going to get in my way, they better get ready to get run over.
Yeah, man, gotta look out for numero uno, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that those young folks have experienced true loss yet. And so they don't understand how heavy some of the stuff in this movie is. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense, brother.
Because they're young, and so they're young enough that maybe their grandparents are still with them, or maybe close friends or things of that nature. I won't go too into detail, but like these same kids who are like, I'm not going to let anybody stop me, are the same ones that like are huddled in their bed when their college girlfriend like cheats on them. And that's like their first taste of it. They're like, it hurts, and it's just like, okay, well then maybe you wouldn't be able to handle watching your sister get shot.
Yeah, or watch someone you don't like getting thrown out of a helicopter.
Yeah, he didn't even like the guy.
Yeah. What, bro? He didn't like him.
Yeah, it's just like, well, he was an informant. That they did what they had to do. That was my big observation. Is like, okay, I understand why this movie is popular among the people that it is stereotypically popular with, and it's because they don't actually get it.
Yeah.
They just think this is a cool movie about a cool guy, and they shoot him up good. And he doesn't even care that they're shooting him. He's like, go ahead, it's just bullets, haha. And they're like, that's me. I don't care that if anybody shot me, I would just say, that didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Not knowing that, like, this man was fueled by, like, the fact that his whole family was dead by basically his hand, and he had nothing to lose anymore. And he's like, go ahead and shoot me, I don't care.
Yeah. And was, like, 80% cocaine at that point, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, another point is that he was letting it snow up in that nose. You've never seen Scarface in its entirety, I think you mentioned? Forgive me for the spoilers, but...
Oh, no, it's all good. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm going to watch it, right?
Sure.
But I have a feeling when I do, I'll watch it and I'll be like, wow, I've seen this movie through cultural osmosis.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to be surprised that, no, I am your father, right?
No, I feel that in a major way. And, like... that was happening to me throughout the movie as well. It's like, I kept seeing lines and I was like, oh, is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Another takeaway I had from this movie, if I may...
Oh, please.
Is, like, I don't relate to this guy at all. Like, from the very absolute beginning, like, before he even was in the big game, he had a job as, like, a dishwasher.
Yeah. I remember that part, yeah.
And he goes to the car and he talks to the guys, and he's a real jerk to them, which, again, I'm already like, oh, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, hey, we have a job for you. Would you like $500 to unload weed from a boat? And his friend is like, what do you think? That sounds good to me. And he's like, fuck no, you fucking, how dare you disrespect me like that? How dare you disrespect me by offering me a fine job where in this land where I have no other places to go. And then it works out for him because he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Me in that moment, I'm like, I would have taken that $500 job. I don't know. I really need that much. But then after that, they're walking away. And the boss of the food place where they were washing dishes comes out. He's like, where are you guys going? We got a lot of dishes to wash. And he goes, I officially retire. And he throws the apron at him. And I was like, all right, this guy's a real jerk. He's just going to...
Yeah.
He gave him a job washing dishes, and he just left him hanging. He did, and it's foreshadowing for the rest of the movie because he ends up doing every person who has ever given him an opportunity very dirty.
Yeah.
But in that, like, the very first thing he did, I was like, okay, I can't relate to this guy. I would have washed, even if I got a job, I would have still washed the dishes for the night and then been like, hey, by the way, I'm not coming back tomorrow. But he just left him with all those dishes.
Yeah. Yeah, no 2 weeks?
Yeah, I related more to the guy to the boss of that sandwich place than I did to Tony Montana. I was like, you're just going to leave him all those dishes? Come on.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, great, now I got to do the dishes.
Yeah.
It's like, Tony's not coming in tomorrow.
And he called me a cockroach. How dare he?
Yeah, what a dick.
Well, yeah. He did prove himself to be quite a dick in other ways, but that was one of the big ones. He also had killed a guy at that point, so I shouldn't be surprised that he's willing to do disservice to others up to and including ending their life.
Yeah.
That was Scarface for me. I'm glad I watched it. It was pretty good. Al Pacino's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, go ahead and watch Goodfellas. That's a great film, dude.
Yeah,
great film.
I might just rent it on YouTube.
I'm really hesitant to, like, pull the trigger on that, the rent on X streaming service. My good friend from NAU, for whatever reason, recommended to me Paddington and its sequel, Paddington 2. They're like, Antonio, these are 2 of the best films ever made by a human. I cannot recommend enough how much you should watch Paddington and its sequel, Paddington 2. And I'm like, wow,
That's high praise.
the best ones, huh? 2 of them? I gotta see this. For free. So I waited years, right?
Sure.
And it was just never on Netflix. It was never on Prime.
The first one was on Netflix. That's where I watched it.
What?
The first one was on Netflix, yeah, at some point.
Oh, it was probably pre me having Netflix. Here, let me make sure to turn Alexa off here. Yeah, I mooch off of my brother's Netflix. But, yeah, I don't know if you've heard the news, I guess, but some guy saw Citizen Kane and was like, yeah, okay, dude. And went on Rotten Tomatoes and gave a negative review of it. So now Paddington is higher rated than Citizen Kane. And then I sent her like a little meme of it, right?
Sure.
Where it's like the Citizen Kane like shot where he's like standing in front of a giant photo of himself, except it's Paddington. Yeah. I was like, haha, check it out, right? Funny. And she's like, yeah, did you watch it yet? And I'm like, hey, hold on.
Yeah, well, anyway.
And I haven't talked to them since. Yeah.
Yeah. My impression of that story is that it was not some new guy who was just like, yeah, I watched it. It was in black and white. It was boring. Bye. It was like a review from like the 40s when the movie was circulating, and someone gave it a negative, like a verified negative review from back then, and that's why it had the impact that it had. Because if it was some new guy, then it might have been vetted. It might have been considered spam. But this one was like a legit review that someone was like, "This movie sucks."
Damn, what do you think they said?
I didn't read the review itself. I actually don't know, but I that's the impression I got.
That was boring.
Yeah, they're like, it was long. Have you seen that one movie where it's a train and it's coming right at you?
Yeah, I ran out of the theater. I tell you what.
I ran out of the
Citizen
theater.
Kane, I ran out of the theater because I'd rather be doing something else.
Yeah, I ran out of theater so I could come here and write this glowing review of Train coming at me.
Yeah.
But all that to say is I have seen both of the Paddingtons, and I like them a lot. I think they're very good.
Gotta see them.
Yeah, not to...
But yeah, I'm too cheap to just rent them.
No, I can't blame you, dude. I watched Paddington on Netflix, and Paddington 2 I, for the first time, saw at one of those movie theaters where you can get a ticket for like $2.
$2?
Yeah, are you familiar with like the cheapo movie theaters where like movies that are either no longer circulating in theaters or are on their way out?
No, man. I've never heard of this.
They're down here in SoCal. But yeah, like you can watch popular movies on the cheap if you're willing to wait a little bit on the big screen.
Wow. I'm a really big fan of the theater experience, so I'm envious. I wish I had that around here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's how I saw Paddington too. So, I guess I am also at fault for not supporting this film that I speak so highly of.
Have you seen Uncut Gems?
I couldn't watch it. I did start it.
Well, why not?
Oh, it was giving me so much anxiety, dude. I couldn't handle I couldn't handle the shenanigans, man.
Oh, the
He just
adventure?
let the man borrow his big crystal or whatever.
Yeah, the uncut gem.
Oh, dude, I turned it off right then. I was like, "Come, no, dude, I'm not on board with this, man. This is stressing me out."
Do you think they got that basketball player to act in the film just because his last name was Garnett?
Oh, damn, maybe. I did not make that connection. I also probably didn't even understand that it was Kevin Garnett. That's funny. I bet you they did do that on purpose. That seems like something that that's funny. That's really funny. Of course he would like gems.
It's Adam Sandler. Of course it's going to be funny.
Of course he's going to want it, the uncut gem. He is one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so you didn't finish it?
Correct.
Okay. When I got my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine,
congrats.
The next day I woke up with horrible pains and I couldn't move.
Yikes.
So, I can't play Dark Souls 3. So, it said, let's watch film, Uncut Gems. And, I couldn't get out of the seat even if I wanted to, man.
Yeah, man, much less find yourself on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was a good time. Okay, I don't like watching people suffer. But,
oh, maybe you wouldn't watch Scarface then. Never mind.
I do. I'll watch it. No, I don't enjoy it, but I just watch it anyway.
So that's all I've been digging. I am putting my shovel away. Was there anything else you dug this past week before we move on?
Oh, I'm all dug out, man.
All right, man. Well, we'll wrap this up with me sharing with you a few of the jokes that I wrote this past week.
Whoa, hold up.
What was that?
Some jokes?
Yeah, some gags. Some goof 'em ups.
Okay, hold up. I gotta get ready for this. Give me a quick sec.
Sure.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
We're ready, my friend.
All right. And if you have any jokes or funny anecdotes that you've thought of recently, then feel free to chime in.
Oh, I'm not funny, man. Just go for it.
All right. I'll be honest, I did not write as much this week as I normally do, or at least as I like to. But I will share with you what I have, or at least the highlights. It gets tense in the kitchen when I make pasta. The relationship between the spaghetti and the water gets a bit strained.
I get that. I thought it was gonna be like a tense joke. Sorry, I was hyper fixated on tense, like intense. Okay, it's gonna throw a camping joke at me. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, but that's
consider my expectations subverted, my friend.
Yeah, I actually went to a psychiatrist recently because I was telling him that I was having these nightmares. I was telling him sometimes I have a nightmare where I'm a teepee, and sometimes I have a nightmare where I'm a wigwam, and it goes back and forth. I don't know what's wrong. And my psychiatrist goes, "You're too tense." There's your tense joke.
Thanks. Satisfied.
All right. The key to a great relationship is to communicate. So every night my partner is careful to communicate to me that they don't want to fuck me.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
All right, cool.
That's pretty funny.
All right, cool. Starting to wonder if this is true after. I don't know. Can't tell.
Oh, no. Come on, man. You know I wouldn't do that to you. Oh, crap. All right. Sorry, man. Sorry. What's the next one?
All right. All right. That's all those are the only jokes I wrote that day. So I'll move on to the jokes that I wrote today.
Okay.
The new diner in my area only cooks vegan burgers. I asked for mine medium rare, so they just gave me a salad.
All right, I don't know about that one, man.
This one is one that I'm actually, I don't know. In my stand-up comedy act, I have a couple jokes about my job at the Olive Garden. I will tell you the joke that is in my act. Ready for it?
Yeah, man. Let's hear it.
All right, so I work at the Olive Garden. Now, at the Olive Garden, they say, when you're here, you're family. And for me, this holds true, because they only see me when I need money.
Got him.
Yeah. And then the follow-up is like, you'd be surprised, the Olive Garden, everything there is fresh. Everything's fresh. The bread is baked fresh, The sauces are made to order, fresh. Even half the kitchen staff is fresh out of prison. Is that one okay?
I mean, I don't know. I laugh at weird stuff, man. Like,
are you saying that's
like,
weird?
I mean, I think it's funny because I think it's funny to imagine that Olive Garden makes it a point to deliberately hire convicts.
Okay, see, that's part of why it should be funny. So you are
okay. Then yeah, it's working. All
right,
it's working.
All right, cool. I only worry that it might seem like I'm punching down on people who are getting jobs out of prison, but I think I'm overthinking it at that point.
No, that was funny.
All right, cool. A lot of jokes about steaks being well done. Yeah. Jokes about steak are a rare medium well done.
Got him.
That's an old joke. That's not my joke. That's just a joke I like.
Okay.
Yeah, no, these suck. All right, so I guess that's all the jokes I wrote today. I don't know.
Okay.
Do I have any throwbacks I want to run by you? I have this one joke that I'm having difficulty working the kinks out of, despite me really enjoying the concept of it.
Oh, dude, lay it on me.
All right, so let me see if I can update the phrasing of it. So, my girlfriend and I have been together for some time now, and people are starting to ask us about whether we're thinking of getting hitched, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And she and I were discussing the matter, and I was thinking, I don't know, man. Sometimes I worry I might have like a fear of commitment or something. She goes, oh, there's a word for that. It's gamophobia. I'm like, do we have to use titles? Does there need to be, can't I just be afraid of stuff? I don't know why we need to use title. That's the idea.
Oh, I see.
I don't want, my fear of commitment runs so deep that I don't want to commit to diagnosing myself with a fear of commitment.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
I tweeted it. I think the way I tweeted it is the best version of it, where it's like, I think I have a fear of commitment, but I don't know if I'm ready to be tied down yet. That's the leanest version of it. That might just be the joke.
Okay.
It's a funny concept, right? At the very least, would you agree?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think that tweet needs just one more.
Yeah, the tweet's not all there, which is why
piece.
I am still tinkering with it. But I think
it's just one more.
It's still the best iteration of it I have, despite not being done. But all right, well, back to the drawing board with that one, I guess. I've been ordering too much takeout lately. Are you familiar with the term post-nut clarity?
Yeah.
Where you have, I have that, but when I order too much takeout, I call it post-mates clarity. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up some random jokes that I wrote. All right, I'm going to scroll. Here we go.
Would you mind if I took a shot at one of these?
Please.
The beef patties, the vegan burger joint are so rare, I ain't never seen them.
Yeah, they say they serve their burgers rare. Is that so? I don't know. I've never had one. That's how they're... That's funny. Here's one. Okay, when we order takeout Chinese, I like to save the noodles for last, so that way they could be the chow main event.
Got him.
Marijuana journalism is reporting for doobies.
Okay.
reporting for doobies. Okay, at this point, I need to have a good joke to end on because... All right, hold on. I got to find one more very good joke.
Okay.
So let me see what I got here. Oh. See, I thought this was funny, but people... All right, hold on. Okay.
Lay it on me.
A surfer will always seem to be in a good mood, even if they aren't. I call it the illusion of choice. Because that's the thing surfers say, right?
Yeah. Choice.
All right. They say beggars can't be choosers, but every day I choose to beg my wife for sex. All right. The word of the day that day was choice. All right, that got a big laugh. We can close on that one. You just can't fail with the wife about with the joke about the old wife. All right, man. Is there anything you want the people to know before we put a bow on this installment of Morning Drew?
Yeah, actually, one thing. Okay.
What's up?
One thing. Okay, two things. Okay, a recommendation. Okay.
Sure.
Recommendation. Okay. I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. It's a fun game you guys can play with your significant other. Here, come here. I'm gonna tell you.
Sure.
Come closer. Come closer.
Yeah.
Okay. There's this game. Okay, it's called PHOGS. Okay, PHOGS, like dogs, but instead of a D, it's a PH. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hey, are you familiar with Cat Dog, the old cartoon?
Yes.
Okay, you play as that, except you know how it's a dog and a cat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, instead of a cat, it's another dang old dog, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You and your other, you play on the same controller. You control this fog, and you solve puzzles, and it's a good time, and it's great. I recommend it to everyone.
What system is it on?
Everybody. Every system, I think.
Truly?
So, at least. I don't know if it's on Switch, but it's definitely on the personal computer. It's definitely on the
Okay.
the X-Bone, which is how I play it.
Sure.
And I'm sure it's on the PlayStation. They got everything.
They really do. Except for PlayStations, apparently, those fucking
Yeah.
dorks. Just make more.
Yeah.
You have the means. For sure, man. Fogs. I'll pull that. I'll pull that up in the old Rex.
Yeah. Fogs.
Hell yeah, dude. Do you want people to follow you on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that?
No, I'm not funny. but one last thing, okay?
Sure.
I'm a bit of an actor, okay?
Sure.
I'm in a play, okay? I don't know when this play is going to go on air, but it's in Salinas. It's called Mr. Burns, a post-electric play. It's like Fallout, except it's The Simpsons 2. It's a great time. I'm in it.
All right.
Go see it in Salinas. When it comes out, I can't make any promises, but go see it. Go see it when it does.
I'll keep the people posted. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you so that I can let them know.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sick. I would love it if you followed me on Twitter, the people at home, at Drew J. Fahey, or if you so desire on Instagram, at Tank J. Fahey. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, I would be so grateful. Or if you haven't subscribed wherever else you are receiving your podcasts, that would just be a dream come true. My dreams, that is, that I'm pursuing.
Oh, yeah. Tell them to hit the bell. Tell them to hit that Taco Bell so they get notified when a new episode drops every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday morning. You're right about that. Thank you. Yeah, man. If y'all would be so kind, I'd be so grateful. And you know what, gang? One last thing. I couldn't help but notice you're looking a little thirsty there.
Yeah, I'm parched.
You know, there's a remedy for that. There's a cure for what you're ailing.
What is it? Is it zero sugar Mountain Dew?
No, don't be. What are you thinking, man? No, not even slightly.
What is it?
Water.
Oh, dang, water.
You gotta drink. What? Hey, folks at home, drink water.
Please.
It is just so freaking good for you, And I know what you're saying. I know it's boring. Shut up. There's a solution. Put a little lemon in there. Yeah?
Put a little ice, too.
Yeah, man. Ice it out. Ice it out. Might just change your life.